Basketball, you betcha I'm back in the gym. But this time, I'm cleaning the gym. And I wanted to give you more of a motivational talk while cleaning this gym and just getting you to understand where I want you to be if you decide to make the leap in wanting to be an elite basketball player. Now, with different things come different motivation. And what I want you to understand is the first thing that has to happen is consistency. And I'm not going to give you a list. I'm not going to write on the screen. I'm just going to clean the gym and you're going to listen. Okay? Consistency is the first thing, as I will repeat everything that I'm saying just so you can hear me loud and clearly. Consistency isn't making a shot all the time, doing a dribbling move all the time, or being able to just do those things all of the time. Consistency is showing up every day. Consistency is showing up when you don't want to show up on those days. Consistency is doing more than the person that's ahead of you, that's on the side of you, and that's trying to catch you. That's consistency. Now, as much as we might say, what if I'm consistent 365 days out of the year and I'm still not better than the person above me on the side of me and the person below me catches me? Now you're asking the right questions, because now we have something to work with. And the key to consistency is understanding what you need to work on. Once you understand what to work on, then that becomes the process. And the second thing is the process. What is the process? It's different for many people. Your process could be a mental battle. Your process could be a skill battle. Your process could be a IQ battle where you're a good player, you have the ability, but you don't understand the game. Okay? So, again, there's many different aspects to this game, and you got to get it broken down to you each and every day. And that's why I created this channel, is so that you can understand exactly what we're looking for in a basketball player. And when I say we, I say basketball universe. I say basketball university. I say basketball unlimited, right? There's all types of basketball that needs to be understood. And we've gotten into a time where a lot of people only understand offense. And if you only understand one aspect of the game, then that leads me to my third thing. One-way vision. If you have a one-way vision on what you want to do, and you're not able to think outside the box, and you're not able to analyze the game, it is going to hurt the process. And sometimes the one-way vision is okay when understanding a role. And once you understand a role in basketball, that's where you start to understand the game, because you have to learn it in pieces. And when you learn this game in pieces, it gives you an opportunity to understand what the next man is thinking, whether that's on the other end of the ball or the next man you're playing with. So all these things come into play together. Now, there's a couple things to look out for as well during the one-way thinking and the process. Too many voices. Too many voices can hurt your game, because every single person has an opinion. And with that opinion comes a lot of non-factual information. And because you're getting non-factual information, let me back that up. The reason why it's non-factual is because they're telling you something without a piece of paper or numbers to show what they're talking about. They would rather just compare it to a person or something they did in the past with no information granted. So you, as a young sponge trying to absorb all the information from anyone you can because you love the game, you're going to take that information and run with it. That information can have you running because you're doing too much in practice, and can also have you sitting on the bench because you don't know what to do, or you are doing too much and not enough of what the coach wants you to do. Okay, so there's all these things, right? Who do you listen to? That's the toughest part in basketball. Obviously, your coach, but at the same time, is your coach having the best interest in your development? So there's a lot of things that you have to analyze when learning the game. Who to listen to, whose voice is speaking factual information, and then lastly, who is going to be the person that is going to devote their time not only with speaking, but physically going and helping you. That person is going to be the key piece to your success, because without that person, you're on a journey all by yourself. And that journey can be lonely and it can be hard, because you're going to have many failures learning about the things you can and can't do based on practices, open runs, playing against people at the parks, open gyms, whatever that is. So, keeping in mind again, what do you need to do to be successful? The main 3 things that I'm giving you, after giving you a list of everything else that we've been talking about. 1, consistency. 2, trusting in the work that you put in, guided by somebody. And then 3, do all of the things that people don't like to do. And an example I'll give you before we get out of here is rebounding. That is not something a lot of people like to do. Defense. That is not something people work on or want to do. Lifting weights at the right age, of course. That is something people do not want to do. And lastly, running, conditioning, all of the time, not some of the time. I can tell you now, no one wants to do that. And so, giving you all these gems, I hope that it makes sense, as it's a big puzzle of pieces that you need to put together. And I hope that I'm here to guide you in that, and I hope that you do that. Thanks for hanging out with me while I was cleaning the gym. Just some thoughts, and I'll come back with some more good old thoughts, because I'm going to have to clean this gym again to get ready for the next day. Basketball U, thank you as you always come through. And remember, someone's always working. Are you?